Hey everybody, welcome back, and let's jump into some tidbits because, well, why not? And we're going to start with AeroPlan and AirCanada because next week AirCanada will be celebrating their 40th anniversary, and they've got a number of ways that they're going to be doing that. So we're going to start off with the first way, which is you can buy AeroPlan points from July 8th, 2024 to July 11th, 2024 with up to a 125% bonus. So if you bought 100,000 points, you would get 225,000 points for that purchase. There's no breakdown of how many points, what the point thresholds are at the moment, but you can get up to 125% bonus on purchasing points with AeroPlan. Usually it's something around like 50,000 points or 75,000 points, I think, to start getting that bonus. You can purchase up to 200,000 points a year. You may be able to purchase more if it's a bonus time, but typically I think that remember that cap being 200,000. Even if you did the cap of 200,000, you get 450,000 points. Yeah, 450,000 points for that point purchase. Pretty strong, pretty powerful, if I do say so myself. If you did a full cent per point breakdown at a 125% bonus, you'd be able to purchase AeroPlan points for 1.14 cent per point. So not bad. Typically they go for about 2.6 cents per point in the US. So there you go. And as with always with Air Canada, you can make bookings with Star Alliance and other Air Canada partners. They have a ton. So if that is a way that you can use for redemptions, very strong for you. After the 11th, starting on the 12th, and for the following week after, it will be a 100% bonus. So if you miss out on the 125, you could still get 100 as a consolation prize. But if you really want to jump on those points, next Monday to next Thursday, 125% bonus. Don't say I didn't warn you. We're going to move over with AeroPlan, stick with AeroPlan, but move over to something else. The AeroPlan card from Chase has a really nifty bonus for spend if you sign up for it by July 17th. This is going to be for new and existing card holders, and it's going to get a little convoluted, and I'm sorry, but I'm going to read directly from Daniel the Duo Guru. I'll put the link as always down at the bottom, but for existing card holders, Chase AeroPlan card holders, card members must register for the offer by clicking on the Register Now button, probably on either their Chase app or AeroPlan, the AeroPlan website or the AeroPlan app. The Register Now button by July 17th, 2024. Purchases made with the Chase AeroPlan credit card will earn 40% more points for every $1 spent on purchases from July 14th at midnight Eastern through July 17th at 11:59:59 Pacific time. So that is the offer period, up to a maximum of $40,000 in spend. So you sign up for this offer from July 14th to July 17th. You can spend up to $40,000 on your AeroPlan card and get a 40% point bonus on those purchases. So if you go out dining and spend $100 dining during those 3 days, that $100 in dining will produce, instead of the usual 300 points, that'll produce 420. So this goes for all other spending as well. If you make AeroPlan purchases, that will be from, instead of 3x, it will be 3x plus 40%. If you make a regular purchase on the card, it will be 1.4% point and 1.4 times points, not just 1 times points on everything. So this is for existing card holders who make purchases between July 14th and July 17th, and that's extended a little bit for Pacific Standard Time, or I'm sorry, Pacific Daylight Time, because daylight time is here and it's not annoying. So existing customers get a 4-day window. Here's where it gets fun. New card holders. We're going to read this word for word because, again, a little convoluted, so let's go through it. New card holders, the offer is available for any individual who has ever held an AeroPlan credit card of any type, regardless of card issuer. To qualify for and receive the offer, you must apply for the Chase AeroPlan credit card between midnight July 8th, midnight Eastern Time, July 8th, through 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time, July 17th. Make your first purchase by midnight Pacific Time, August 31st, 2024, and earn 40% more points on every dollar spent on purchases in the first 40 days from the first purchase date. up to a maximum of $40,000 in spend on purchases. So again, had to read that word for word. Little convoluted. I am not certain that your welcome offer will get a bonus on top of it. So the Chase AeroPlan card typically has like a 60,000 point welcome offer. I don't think you're going to get 60,000 points plus an additional 40% points. I wouldn't approach it that way, but I would say, but you will definitely get a 40% boost on the purchases that you make to hit that welcome offer. So if you spend $3,000 on 1% categories, don't know why you would, but stick with me, 1% categories, so you typically get about 3,000 points. Instead, you're going to get 4,200 points that way, because 40% of the total spend. So if you spend $1,000, you're going to get 1,400 points. Still with me? Cool. 40% bonus points on your spending with the Chase AeroPlan card. For existing card holders, register before the 17th, but from the 14th to the 17th, up to $40,000 in spend, will get a 40% boost. If you are a new card holder and you apply for the card between the 8th and the 17th and you get the card, as long as you make your first purchase before August 31st, for the next 40 days, up to a total of $40,000 in spend, will get a bonus. Now, I cannot guarantee that your welcome offer bonus will be bonused as well, but all your spend to hit the welcome offer will get that bonus. Okay? Okay. So we're going to move over to a pair of American Express news items. Typically don't cover a whole lot of cards, but this isn't necessarily card related. So the first thing is going to be American Express has announced that they are launching a Centurion lounge at Tokyo Haneda Airport that is going to be opening in the beginning of 2025. So, new lounge for you. Lounge rules are the same as always. If you have the American Express Platinum or the Centurion, you'll be able to get in. You have to be flying that day, and I believe that the Centurion lounge is departures only. The Sky Club, the Delta Sky Club, is departures and arrivals at airports with Sky Clubs. So, new lounge at Haneda Airport opening in 2025 for Platinum and Centurion card holders. There you go. Sticking with American Express and the Platinum card, somewhat not really, I don't know how to characterize this news, but if you hold the Charles Schwab version of the American Express card, this version of the card is best known for being able to cash out your membership reward points into your Charles Schwab brokerage at a rate of 1.1 cent per point. So if you move 100,000 points, you'll get $1,100. This will be changing a little bit as of September 1st of this year, 2024. So on September 1st of 2024, there's going to be a cap on the number of points that you can transition over and still get the 1.1 cent per point. That cap is going to be 1 million points redeemed. So if you move over 1 million points, you're going to get the full $11,000 in your Charles Schwab brokerage account at 1.1 cent per point. By 1 million points, should be $11,000. 99% sure of my math there. Every point you move over after that will net you 0.8 cents per point. So you're still going to get cash, but you're not going to get as much cash, and you're going to get only slightly better cash back that way than redeeming your points for a statement credit. So redeeming your points for a statement credit with American Express, 0.6 cent per point. Redeeming for cash back after you've cashed out 1 million points with Charles Schwab will get you 0.8 cents per point. Still probably better off cashing out with the American Express Business checking account and having an American Express Business Platinum. That will get you 1 cent per point at least. I think all you need to hold is the business checking account, and any membership reward point earning card should be able to move over at 1 cent per point. I don't know the exact intricacies of that, but Charles Schwab will cap the number of points that you can move per year. There's already discussion online on like Reddit and stuff like that for ways to break it. If you want to figure those out, by all means, check out the websites. Further breakage will usually lead to the companies responding in kind, so maybe don't try to break things, but hey, you do you. That's all I can leave you with there. So we're going to cap it there, and if you like what I do, hit the like and subscribe button down below. Check out the pinned comment for other ways to help me outside of YouTube. If you don't want to do that, totally get it. If you do, thank you in advance. And check out the podcast I'm going to put in the description below. New podcast we launched with Do You Take Cards and at Call Me Lonnie and the Call Me Lonnie channel, as well as Tariq, one of our super commenters, and all around great guy. They're all great people. So check out the description for that. The Stack Your Points podcast. We recorded our first episode this week. We're going to be recording another episode next week. Hopefully you guys come along for the ride. Subscribe to that YouTube channel or check it out on your podcatcher of choice. But that's going to do it for now. Thanks as always for watching. Talk to you guys soon. Bye for now.